Golfer's elbow cause hand and finger numbness, understanding the connection between these two. Now, if you're an executive mom dealing with the discomfort of golfer's elbow and have also noticed numbness either in your hands or fingers, or for that matter, burning or tingling numbness, you are not alone. Managing a high stress job and family life can make dealing with these symptoms even more frustrating. Now, golfer's elbow, also known as medial epicondylitis, typically presents as pain on the inner side of the elbow here, and it can radiate into the forearm and into the hand and fingers. But additional symptoms like numbness of your fingers can be quite concerning when you're not aware what's going on. So, in this video today, let's discuss how golfer's elbow can cause tingling or numbness in the hands and fingers. Now, in fact, it could be any of the nerve pain symptoms, which I will talk about in a while. But before we get into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs to manage their spinal, that is back and neck, and nerve pain. And I do this by giving you simple exercises, some easy lifestyle modifications, some tips and tricks that have helped me in my own pain journey and my adrenal fatigue journey. In case you're not aware, adrenal fatigue refers to there are actually quite a few symptoms, but the common ones are low energy levels and brain fog or lack of focus. And these are the two symptoms that most moms come across, whether you have a little baby or a toddler or school going kids. So I do talk about how to manage your spinal and nerve pain despite these low energy levels and brain fog or lack of focus or mental clarity. All right, and I do all of this without taking away a big chunk of your time because, hey, we're moms, we're busy people, right? All right, so let's get back into the topic for today, which is, can golfer's elbow cause hand and finger numbness? Now, golfer's elbow, just a little brief about it. Of course, I'm sure you are aware of what is it and how it happens, but in case you're not, just hear me out for a minute. Golfer's elbow occurs when you have a repetitive strain on your muscles or tendons, causing inflammation around the inner side of your elbow. Now, you might feel pain when you're gripping objects, typing on your laptop, or even carrying your child. Everyday activities can tend to be very painful or excruciatingly painful, actually. The pain often radiates down into your forearm, making your tasks very challenging. Now, treatment for golfer's elbow will include exercises, use of elbow brace or sleeve, cold packs, ergonomic adjustments, etc. It can obviously vary from person to person, depending on what your symptoms are. Now, interestingly, many people with golfer's elbow also experience irritation or compression of a nerve known as the ulnar nerve, which can lead to nerve pain symptoms in the this aspect of your hand here. So if you are looking at your ring finger and your your little finger and your ring finger here, it can lead to pain along these and along this part of your hand. And of course, in the forearm, you will have the different symptoms in the forearm as well, but we are talking hand and finger specifically. So this area, when you have nerve pain, that is because of the ulnar nerve. Now, sorry. So when I say nerve pain, let's just get into the nerve pain for a few minutes, so or a few seconds. Nerves, if you cut open a nerve, right? So it is like electric wire. So there are lots of tiny wires inside. So similarly, the nerve has got lots of nerve fibers inside. Some fibers will carry the sensation of pain, some will carry the sensation of burning, some tingling, some numbness. So, depending on which fibers are getting compressed or irritated within your nerve, that is the sensation you will find in your hand. So, if I have a ulnar nerve irritation, I might have pain or numbness in my hand. You might have burning or tingling. So, it is very variable, even though it's the same nerve that is being pinched or irritated. So that is about the nerve pain. Also, how is this ulnar nerve getting pinched? So what happens is either it is being compressed anyway along its path in the forearm, or it is possible that you have the involvement of the ulnar nerve up in your cervical spine or your neck, because it could be okay. There are two scenarios. One is the golfer's elbow is causing the muscles in the forearm to go into a spasm or a tightness that is irritating the ulnar nerve at some area and which is giving you the pain in the hand. Or the second scenario is that you have a problem with the ulnar nerve where it is getting compressed or irritated in your neck, because those nerves all originate from your cervical spine through the brachial plexus. But let's not get into the science of that. So if your nerve is getting irritated, it's because of the issues in your cervical spine. That can also lead to tingling or numbness along the distribution of the hand that we spoke about. Now, how would you know if it's coming from your neck or is it because of your golfer's elbow? Now, it is possible that you have your cervical spine issues with the ulnar nerve before your golfer's elbow started, or it could be coexisting with the golfer's elbow. Usually, a very generic way of finding out whether the ulnar nerve problem is at your neck or not is when you have muscle spasm or neck pain or any issues along your neck and shoulder area. Does that aggravate the tingling or numbness or the nerve pain along your hand and fingers? If yes, the two of them might be related. So your neck pain and your hand pain may be related. However, if you feel this hand nerve pain getting aggravated because of your golfer's elbow being aggravated. Say I went out and did an activity that aggravated my golfer's elbow pain and also aggravated my nerve pain in the hand and fingers, then probably this is more, the hand pain is more related to my golfer's elbow. So this is a very generic way of telling. It's not like a proper diagnosis, but at least it gives you a certain idea of what's happening at the level of your ulnar nerve, whether it is involved at the neck or at the elbow. Actually, there can be a third scenario where the ulnar nerve is involved at both the areas. So if you know what exactly is happening, you can work with your healthcare professionals, your doctors, your physical therapists, etc., to work towards managing the symptoms of this ulnar nerve compression plus your golfer's elbow. Alrighty, so I hope that gave you a good explanation of why you can get finger and hand tingling or nerve pain when you have golfer's elbow problem. If you are not sure whether you have a tennis elbow, golfer's elbow, or any other source of elbow pain, because there are quite a few structures around the elbow that can lead to pain in the elbow. So if you're not sure what is it that you have, because I mean, why do you have this elbow pain, you can have a look at my free guide, which is what is the source of your elbow pain. I will leave a link in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link will be in my bio. If you cannot find the link, do message me. I'll be happy to send it across to you. That link will lead to a blog that has more details on this topic. It also has that free guide on what is the source of your elbow pain. Alrighty, and if you have any questions, any comments, do let me know. Oh yeah, that blog also has a video, an interesting one, which talks more about golfer's elbow. How do you know if you have golfer's elbow, etc. So have a look at that. And if you have golfer's elbow, you're looking for a brace or a cold pack or a hot pack to manage that golfer's elbow, I have left those links in the blog as well. So you can have a look. And I'll see you guys next